Welcome back to the latest series of e-commerce agency wisdom, where I'm joined by Karel, from one of the co-founders from Radikal. And the series is called E-commerce Agency Wisdom, What I Wish I Knew About. And today we're talking about agency partnerships. So doing partnerships from an agency perspective as opposed to from a tech perspective. So what do you wish you knew about agency partnerships back then that is helping you now?
Thank you very much, Rachel, for this introduction. I think that's one of the things that we learned when we started working with you. So credits also to you, Rachel. We started focusing more on partnerships, not only tech partners, but also ERP partners, PIM partners, where the goal, how we look at it, is everybody has to win. You have to win, but the partner also has to win. If there's no win for them and you're only looking and fishing for leads, it doesn't work like that. Maybe you get one, but then it ends. But if you also can bring them some added value or leads, of course, you don't have a bucket of leads to give them at the beginning, but it's something you work together, or you can work together towards a lead. Could be co-marketing, could be joint offer, whatever. I think that makes a lot of sense. In the beginning, we were like, we do it ourselves, we don't need anybody. Where today we're very open to share knowledge, to bring other people at the table, to make intros that maybe we don't have even won't work on this project, but others, and they will. I think it's a bit karma. When you do good things, they will come back to you. And we see it takes time. Of course, this is not something that you start up in a week, but once you gain the trust, some reputation, partners, they also talk to each other, and then do some good projects, then you're in a good position. And this is something that we definitely in the beginning neglected a bit, or like, we should do that, but didn't put a lot of effort in it. And now we build good relationships. We set up processes to maybe collaborate together, do some co-marketing, do some events, but also do some learning from each other. So that's a bit how we do it today, which is a big difference than when we started.
I think as well for Radikal, because of location, like we've been together like 4 years, and back then in like 2021, I think, Shopify was sort of quite new to the Belgian market, and you guys being on the outside, I know it was like really hot in Netherlands, but in Belgium it was relatively new-ish, and you guys were one of the first adopters. So you were a bit of an island, and obviously because I had built up a pretty good network across Europe and internationally, it gave you the opportunity to penetrate that market very quickly with partners that kind of didn't really know that anything existed over in Belgium or weren't really aware of stuff. Ironically, now a lot of the partners that you're working with very closely consider Radikal as one of not just the top partners, one of their top partners in Benelux, but one of their top partners at all. So it really has been, I think, transformational. If you look at the partnership you guys have with Gadget, the partnership you have with Rebuy, with reviews, like there's a lot of partners that you're working so closely. And Data Ships is another one. They see you as an integral, like you're one of the profiles of what an ideal partner looks like. So I think, yes, there was a disadvantage with the location, but at the same time being very intentional. Another thing I think that you guys, from my perspective, that you guys did really well, that was not all my idea. You guys did this all on your own. I can't take all the credit for all of the brilliance.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You started doing some of the sports workshops for football teams, and working really strategically with partners for a specific niche of customer, and making it easier for you to target the customers that you really wanted to work with, and it made it easier for them to also target a specific profile.
Yeah, and niches are always a good thing. So that's something that we also learned. We can talk a lot about that as well. But indeed, and then find a good partner that matches with what the industry is doing, or the niche that you're in, makes a lot of sense. And I think another thing you said is like, as we're in Belgium, no big tech tools are located in Belgium, but we bring them into Belgium, and also our clients appreciate this because we connect them to people outside of Belgium. They see what's happening outside of the country, and that inspires them and also helps them grow. So I think there's also some good for the market that we try to do.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, I always compare partnerships a bit like opening a bank account. If you want to loan money from the bank or get a mortgage or, get money to buy a car, you need to first make a lot of deposits. And I think that's what partnership comes down to. Like you guys have made deposits with the partners by making introductions, but it's a reciprocal relationship because you're able to give your brands the best in class products and the best recommendations. And in turn, then your brands win, your partners win, and you guys are in the middle facilitating it.
Yeah, that's where we now have to do partner qualification. There's so many requests coming in. I think each week we have 10 partner requests for tools that want to partner with us. But we're like, yeah, okay, but who is it? How big are they? What do they offer? Price, quality, is it good? Like it's stuff that we very much look at, and we want to indeed bring value to our clients. And if a partner doesn't perform, then we don't perform.